I found 7 cheap but useful pieces of gear for the Canon R5C, and I'm going to show you in this video. The most expensive item on this list is $54, but the majority I'd say is in the $20 to $30 range. But yeah, if you have another camera, you might find some of these useful as well. So we're gonna start with the cheapest and go up. And ironically, the cheapest item might be my favorite from the list. This is an Arca Swiss quick release plate for $18. It also has mounting points on the bottom, such as a 1/4-20, so you can have other mounting options. So a lot of times I'll be in a position where I'm filming on the tripod, but I'm also getting a lot of handheld shots as well. Now, normally I would have the normal tripod plate and have to slide it into the slot, then tighten it on the side. But with this, it just takes a second to put it into place. And so it does kind of make switching between handheld to the tripod more appealing. The form factor is super small, but it's secure. When placing or removing, you actually have to squeeze both buttons on the side to unlock it. And when I'm inserting it in, I actually like to press down on it a bit just to make sure it's firmly in place. All right, so I just want to mention that yes, this is secure. Like, it's not gonna fall out or anything like that, but it can wobble a bit. So if I move the camera like this, you can see it moving. So for example, if you're filming and you need to adjust anything on the camera while it's recording, you probably want to be a little bit more delicate with your actions so it doesn't create any shakiness in the footage. But other than that, like I said, it's not gonna fall out, it's locked in. Next on the list is this battery and memory card organizer storage case, coming in at $19. It has room for 16 micro SDs, 6 normal sized SDs, 3 CF Express Type A's, 2 CF Express Type B's, and 6 Canon LP batteries. And this probably can fit other batteries of similar size as well. I just haven't tried it. And apparently this is also water resistant and shock proof, so that's a benefit as well. But you know, feeling it in hand, what I can say is that it feels really solid. It doesn't feel flimsy or feel like it's gonna fall apart. And honestly, this is something that I probably should have gotten sooner, because I'll just have batteries lying around and I'll end up losing one and have to go looking for it. But with this, it's all in one place and I can easily travel with it. Oh, and I almost forgot, these also come with these labeling stickers that you can use on your gear. For example, to differentiate between batteries. The third item is this 10-in-1 tool set from Newer for $21. It has 6 screwdrivers and 4 hex keys. If you're in this field, then you already know how this can be useful. If you need to adjust your rig, adjust any plates, or screw on any gear, this is gonna be clutch. With this, you can just push out any tool from either side and use it. This also has a hole where you can attach it to a keychain if you want it, or you can just keep it in the pouch it comes with. Next on the list is this K&F Concept Polarizing filter at $24. This is used to enhance color and contrast and can also remove reflections in things like water and glass. And to me, this is one of those filters that I may not use that often, but when I do, it's a game changer. If you're filming a scene through a car windshield, for example, this filter can eliminate the reflections so you can see through it better. This also comes with a cap that you can place over the filter, so you won't have to remove the filter from your lens in order to store it away. So if you know anything about the Canon R5C, you know that it eats up batteries pretty quick. But something I didn't know is that Canon actually released a new version of their battery, the LP E6P. And shout out to the person in my last video that mentioned this, because I had no idea. I used this new battery and I can say it definitely lasts longer than the original. On the R5C, you can see an estimated time remaining, and in 4K 24 frames per second, The new battery says 87 minutes at full charge, while the old one says 59. And I did watch a video where the guy let the camera run for the full hour and a half to confirm that. So it's good that we're able to get longer battery life in the same size battery. You do just want to make sure your camera is updated to the latest firmware. Now, this battery costs 80 bucks, but I did find a third-party LP-E6P battery for half the price at $40. And this battery is cool because it has a touch-sensitive spot that can give you an idea of how much battery is left. The problem I found with this battery is that the R5C displays the remaining runtime to be some crazy number that's definitely inaccurate. It said like 700 something minutes at full battery, but as you use it, this number jumps down in large increments. This battery still runs longer than the original battery, but I didn't do a test to see the exact time. But I do have it inserted into the camera right now, so I'll give an update on the screen. This last item is the most expensive on the list, being $54. This is a battery case and charger for Canon batteries. Now, this isn't a charging case in the sense of the case being able to hold a charge and then can charge the batteries cableless, but rather you can insert 2 batteries into it and then charge it with the USB Type-C cable. The cool feature with this case is it displays an exact percentage for the batteries inserted. And that was really the selling point for me, even though it's stated to be a faster charger than the standard one. There's also an SD card storage slot, but it only works as storage, like you can't connect it to your computer to access files. If you hit this button on the front, it can display the battery percentages even when it's not plugged in. Overall, this case is solid, and I would say it's a really good pickup. So that's gonna be it for this one. Hopefully you found at least one of these interesting and can add it to your arsenal. All of the links will be down in the description. And if you have any cheap gear that you think is cool or useful, be sure to let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like, jump down in the comments, let me know what you think, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It only takes a second, and I will see y'all real soon in my next one. Peace.